You've got good, good energy knocking at your door. You've got good, good energy. We can make it more. We can make it more. We can make it more. Good energy.
Listen with your heart, listen with your heart, and hear what we have to say. Listen with your heart, you can do your part, and learn to have someone today. With love, respect, and helpfulness too. Take the courage to put them in action, and we can help a friend to make it through. Listen with your heart, listen with your heart, and hear what we have to say. Listen with your heart, you can do your part, and learn to have someone today.
Sophie, it's really great to have you home. I missed you so much.
I missed you too. It's nice to be back home with all my stuff.
When I went to the hospital to see you, there sure were a lot of doctors and nurses around.
I know. One day I played a game and decided to count how many different doctors and nurses were on my floor.
How many?
I don't know. After counting 12 of them, I fell asleep, so I missed some.
That's funny. Sophie, were you scared in the hospital?
I was afraid when Mom and Dad left me there for the first time. I didn't want them to go, but they said I had to stay there so that I could get well and come home.
That's hard. I kind of know how that feels. I felt that way when my mom left me at the kindergarten for the first time. I thought she was never coming back.
But she did.
Yep, she did.
The nurses and doctors were all so kind and nice to me, and I soon began to feel better about having to stay there. Whenever I looked afraid or sad, a nurse would give me a great big hug and say, "Everything's gonna be all right, baby."
I know that you have cancer, but I forgot what it's called.
It's called leukemia.
Wow, that's a big word.
It's cancer in my blood.
Oh, I thought you had cancer in your hair, and that's why it all fell out.
No, I don't have cancer in my hair. It's in my blood. I have to have special medicine to help fight the cancer.
Oh, I see. Well, I think you look great in your new hat.
Thanks. Here, try it on.
No thanks.
Don't worry, Nat. The doctor says that cancer is not contagious. You can't get cancer from trying on my hat. It's not like catching a cold.
Oh, sorry, Sophie. I didn't know. How do I look?
You look good.
Was it hard to go back to school for the first time, Sophie?
Yeah, it was hard. But I was really glad that our teacher told everyone I was coming back to school and that I would look a little different than when I left.
She told us about being real friends to people. She said that a real friend will understand that even though our friends may have changed a little on the outside, they're always the same person on the inside.
Is that how you feel about me, Nat?
Yep, you're still my best friend, Sophie. Pinky swear? Friends for life?
Friends for life.
Horseback riding, canoeing, crafts, and even hot air balloon rides.
Wow, hot air balloon rides too? Camp Quality sounds like a really cool place. Can anyone go there?
No, it's a special camp for kids with cancer.
Oh. Matt, is it hard only to have one leg?
Sometimes, but it gets easier as time goes on.
You had a tumor in your leg, right?
Right. The cancer grew a lump in my leg called a tumor, so I had to go to the hospital and have special medicine to get rid of the tumor. It was called chemotherapy.
Did the medicine work?
Well, most of the time it helps, but the doctor said that my cancer was too strong. So to make sure they got rid of all the cancer, they had to remove my leg.
It's called
Amputation. But I just tell everyone that I sold my leg at garage sale.
Matt, you're kooky. I remember when I saw you for the first time in the hospital and you lost all your hair from
Chemotherapy.
Yeah, your head was real shiny.
I was as bald as an eagle, but look at me now. Hey, guess what, Jack?
What?
Well, you know that next week is my birthday.
Is it?
Come on, I told you already.
I know. I was just joking. How old are you going to be again? 3?
Very funny, dude. Anyway, for my birthday, my mom and dad said they would take me to the zoo.
Cool. I love the zoo.
Good, because you're going with me.
Really?
Yep, you and 2 other friends.
Who else are you inviting besides me?
I was thinking about Sophie and Natalie.
Sophie, is she the girl at our school who has cancer too?
Yep, that's her. She's really nice. I met Sophie in the waiting room at the hospital when we were both there for a checkup. It was cool to find out that we went to the same school and that she is coming to Camp Quality with me this summer.
That's awesome! Your birthday sounds like it's going to be lots of fun.
Fun, Matt. Thanks for inviting me. It was really nice of your parents to buy us each a puppet. Grrr! Look, everyone, it's Sophie the lion. Soon I'm going to have just as much hair on my head as this lion's me.
You'll have to get a bigger hat to fit all that hair.
Hey, when my hair grows back, there'll be no more hats for me for a while. Well, except in wintertime, of course.
I hear you. I like the penguins. They hobbled around so much. I think they need a crutch too.
Well, I like the zebras. They were cool.
Well, I like the monkeys. Ooh, I like how they jumped around and climbed over stuff, and we're always playing together. And I like playing with all of you guys.
Hey, we like playing with you too, Jack. But I have one more thing to show you. My parents and I want to give you this elephant puppet as a present to Sophie.
Me? Really? How come?
Well, we want this to be a reminder to you. When you look at this elephant, we want you to think of how strong it is and that it can conquer anything. And you can be just like this elephant, Sophie, when it comes to fighting your cancer. You can conquer it, and you are getting stronger every day. When I was sick in the hospital, my parents gave me an elephant puppet for the very same reason, and it really helped me.
Aww.
Thanks, Matt. You're a great friend.
Right. Speaking of presents, it's presents time. Thanks for all the gifts. I don't know what they are, but I'm sure they're all great.
Hey, let's all sing happy birthday to Matt. Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday to you.
Happy birthday, dear Matt.
Happy birthday to you.
Thanks for making my birthday really special, and thank you for being my friends.
Listen with your heart, listen with your heart, and hear what we have to say. Listen with your heart, you can do your part, and learn to love someone today. Listen and learn to love someone today. Listen and learn like an melody.
You've got good, good energy knocking at your door. You've got